Okay, so for my part of the performance, I have prepared a song that I've written myself called Follow the Leader. A little girl raced by, singing, dancing, and imagination. Brought up by those with no limits but expectations. Little no longer, she grows stronger. Is this still follow the leader? She now sings her stories, dances with purpose, imagines a future. She is the service. She looks to her mother, known to be caring, unlike any other. She looks to her father, known for his diligence. Just keep going farther. What is your mark? Who are you now? Where were you then? This isn't just follow the leader. You won't know the rules. Make them yourself. No longer a game. The path is not pain. This isn't just follow the leader. When I sang today, I decided to share a piece of myself that is beyond words, using the music to speak in ways sometimes our voices can't. Music grounds us in moments we are lost or looking to better understand ourselves, all with the intention of presenting and sharing with other people, much like leadership. Leadership is centered around people, how we govern ourselves, how we support others, but most importantly, how we share and tell stories with others. I would be lying if I told you that those lyrics all solely came from me, when in reality, they came through me, but were influenced by others. My music is built by my family, it is built by my friends, and it is built through my mentors. My music, much like my leadership, is an ongoing creative process and never done alone. This year, I have had the opportunity to connect more with people through music by interning for Airdrie Music Lessons and writing songs with a new friend of mine. Not only have I gained an important work experience, but I've also gained an understanding of how leadership exists even within music because of one foundational aspect, the shared story. A band is a collective built off of a shared message and passion that is built through collaboration. Without the keyboard, where would the melody be? But without the guitar, the drums, where would the rhythm be? I am constantly aware of the importance that is built on coming to share something, a narrative that the whole band will believe in for others to enjoy. One of my guitar teachers once told my class, it is important to learn how to sing and play for an audience because our music is a story we get to share with other people. It isn't just about us. Again, it isn't about us, it starts with us. That message has always stuck with me, and until this year, I didn't fully understand how performing and writing music is a form of leadership. Every note I sing has to mean something, to make sure I tell the authentic story, to make sure I move people. But isn't that what we aspire to do as leaders? Don't we try to make every action and word count without adding meaning to our work, our music? The lesson, story, vision will never quite translate. Leaders are by definition storytellers, which is one of the many lessons I've learned through Rocky View Leadership Academy. Leaders are the people who have the humility and the confidence to share their voices like we are doing here today, to share the lessons that have changed them in an effort to help another, and to create an environment for others to continue to build their own stories. One of the first things we did in Rocky View Leadership Academy was decide what our 3 driving core values would be. Immediately, I picked out creativity, and the 2 that followed were mastery and empathy. No matter what, I always try to put a creative spin on something. No matter what, I always put my 110% into anything to further improve. And no matter what, I always try to understand someone else, despite our differences or the task at hand. My daily values are truly who I am and who I aspire to be. And when I'm my most authentic musician self, my values are also showcased in my music. Every song I write shows multiple perspectives, seeking to understand the human experience, and I work to mastery through multiple drafts. I am a creative process. Maybe that's where my somewhat different journey into leadership has come from. I've always been the person to make my way and see where it takes me, even if it's not the right way. My creativity has made me a storyteller through so many mediums, and it continues to be one of my major strengths when it comes to my leadership practice. Even on the days that test me, I learn how much I must strive to continue working with my skills. I want everyone to have the same opportunity to share their own stories and perhaps even change the ones we've written about leadership. You know, the one about how it's only for the event planners, CEOs, and politicians. I want everyone to show how we are all on a leadership journey and all showcase our own paths. Everyone in this room can, will be, or is a leader. Every voice has value. Every path is different, and that's normal. But how do we make every single voice shine? How do we sing our own songs, but also listen to others simultaneously? Every day, I make the choice to make space for others while also giving strength to the voices that are still learning to find their power. Every voice, again, has value, but it all depends on who will listen. And because this world isn't a game of follow the leader, I now leave this up to you. What is your story, and how will you share it? Thank you.